What's going on, guys? It is Inkbite Gaming here, bringing you back to another Pokemon Showdown episode. I am doing a thing that I have done before, the strongest attack versus the most defensive, and yada yada. But this will be Sword and Shield edition, because this is what Pokemon are in Sword and Shield. So I went and looked at the most attacking, the most defensive, the most special attacking, and most special defensive. So I will put them in a match of head to head. It's in the balance Hackmons, so I can get their defense all the way up, plus their physical attack all the way up, and see if they can, with their stab type moves, take down their defensive counterparts. I also have, this would be I believe four episodes. One for the physical attack and the physical defensive, and then there will be the special attack and the special defensive, and then there will be, because also got the Pokemon with the highest HP. So with that is to see if these Pokemon can be knocked out from full with the special and or the physical attacking, to see if they can knock them out one shot because of how much HP they've got. But we're just going to dive right in. I know I wasted too much time in the beginning here. I'm hoping the music isn't too loud for you, that you can still hear me. I get to turn down the volume on my headphones, but I'm hoping it's not too loud for you guys. I am facing myself, so somebody was telling me I should have had somebody else do this, but no, it's easier this way to do it myself. So I have Sword Stance on all my attacking Pokemon, since this is my side of recording, and this is just me on my phone. We're gonna get the Sword Stance and the Iron Defenses. I also have, just in case if the attacking Pokemon can't take down the Pokemon, I do have Rest on the defensive Pokemon, to where I can try the other stab type move on said Pokemon, to see if it will be able to do any more damage with the other stab. So we're going to get at +4. So we're at +4. We can't go any higher. We are going to use Dragon Rush, which is base 100. And we're going to see what will happen. And I'm going to hit Iron Defense. So hopefully it will knock it out, because to be super strong, we miss. Which is to be said, it's 75 accuracy, so there might be a chance that it'll miss. Okay, we landed. Ooh, but it was able to live. Alright, so I'm going to hit a Sword Stance, and we're going to allow the Shuckle to rest. So it brings it back to full HP. And we're going to see if I can take it down with an Icicle Crash, because an Icicle Crash was the next move that I can use. It wouldn't allow me to do the most strongest, well, I mean within reason, a base 100 ice type move, because it's not in the game. But let's see if an Icicle Crash can take it down. Nope, it could not. Alright, so I'm just going to kill this thing. Well, I'm just going to kill it. And we're going to move on to the next Pokemon, so we can see if the next Pokemon will have at least a better chance at beating. And I keep missing. To see if it will have a better chance at taking down its counterpart. Okay, so the Shuckle was, the Kyurem was no match for the Shuckle. Next up is for defensive is a Steelix. So I'm going to swap out, and we're just going to start setting up with the iron defenses on these Steelix. I feel like I should be able to take down the Steelix with... Maybe, nah, because it's not a fighting type. It's got Behemoth Bash and Play Rough for the moves. So I don't think that it's going to be able to take down the Steelix. I don't think so. Maybe? Maybe not. We'll see. Get to +4 on both of the Pokemon. Okay, so we're at +4. Can't go any higher. I don't see Play Rough doing too much damage, but we're going to see, because since it's the first move, we're just going to use an Iron Defense. Did barely nothing. Okay, I'm going to Sword Stance, and I'm going to use Rest for the Steelix so we can bring it back to full HP. Maybe we can do a little bit more damage with the Behemoth Bash. Hoping that we can. So let's see. Absolutely nothing. I don't think this was a good person to put up against a Steelix, the fairy type here. I don't think was able to ever take down a Steelix with any of the stab moves that it's got here. It would take forever for the... So, literally, a Steelix would be Ziken's downfall with any Steel type or Fairy type moves on this Pokemon. So, there is that. Alright, moving along. Who is next? We got the Avalugg. So Avalugg will be going against the Necrozma. I really think that Necrozma will have a better time against the Avalugg, due to the fact is that it is a Ice type, and I do have a Steel type move, which I did use the Behemoth Bash for this. I'm going to use Psychic Fangs. I don't think Psychic Fangs is going to take down the Avalugg. But I do see the Iron Bash probably taking a decent chunk, and or if like the whole shebang. But we will see. And I know. Let me shoot. There we go. I know, like I said, I know the Psychic Fangs is probably not going to take it out. Yeah, just as I saw. So I'm gonna use Rest to get it back at full HP, because again, like, it doesn't seem fair if it's not at full HP when I use my other moves. So Behemoth Bash, again, it's stab, it's super effective. Let's see what it can do. Ooh! Oh! Almost came close. So close, but it didn't work. So again, being defensive is actually pretty good. You'd be able to live two hits from a Necrozma. All right, next up is a Cloyster, and then next up would be Zekrom. So we're gonna start up the Iron defenses. I feel like this is another thing of. To where I feel like Zekrom should kill it with should be able to knock it out with an electric type move. I feel like that's what it should be able to do. But we will see, because first I'm going to use Dragon Rush. Dragon Rush is the strongest physical attacking one that's not like overpowered. But we're both at +4. I'm going to use my Dragon Rush, and we are going to see how much HP will be taken out. Ooh, that's within reason. That's within reason. Because it is part ice. So I believe it, does it resist? Alright, so we're gonna get it back up to full HP. And we are going to hit it with a Plasma Fist. Plasma Fist, it was the strongest one I could get with an electric type. So, we're going to see if it can take it out. I mean, again, came just as close as Necrozma did. Just as close as Necrozma did. Almost. That is like, again, you live 2 hits. Be able to get something off beforehand. Alright, Onyx is the next one up. I really don't see... I don't see the Onyx living against a Haxorus. I only have one move, attacking move, which is Dragon Rush, because again, I was just going for stab type moves on these Pokemon. So hopefully a Dragon Rush will be able to take down this Onyx. Again, Onyx was the next one in like the defensive. So, I don't know. I feel like it's not going to live the hit. Well, I'm hoping. I'm hoping that it's able to not live the hit, because at least one Pokemon will be able to die. All right. So, moment of truth. Actually, I did just see I got Rivalry, which helps out a Haxorus in a way. So we will see. Not even a scratch, even with the 0.75 from Rivalry, it still was not able to do it. This is just a laughable thing, because with it being Haxorus, here, let me break it, let me show, do you not see the attack that this Pokemon has? This attack versus I'm not able to show you the defense, but I'm gonna look on my screen on my phone, is 1,676. Like, there's a difference there and whatnot, but I feel like it should have done a little bit more than that it did there. Jeez. Again, makes you think, like, again, even with a strong offense, with completely defensed up, they can just block everything and take everything. Okay, last up is a Toxapex. Toxapex was the last one on the list. Last one on the list for the physical attacking was Metal. I am not going to go with the Gigamax form, just because that seems a little bit well, actually, I don't know. Does the Gigamax form actually do anything for the Pokemon, or is it just it's able to use strong attacking moves? I don't think it changes any of the stuff on it. I think it just makes it like Z moves, basically. But we're going to see. I don't feel like Melmetal is going to take down this Toxapex. I don't think so. I don't think so. And we've got the Behemoth Bash. We're at +4 on both. So we're going to go right for it. Did absolutely nothing. Alright, so since this is the last one, I'm going to use Rest. I'm going to use Sword Stance. And we're going to see if a Dynamax move... Like I said, I don't have the Gigamax form, because I don't think it will allow me to have it anyways, because it's not released just yet. So we're going to use a Max Steel Spike. It is 130 attacking. It's base power. So let's see what it will do. We did hit rest. We're there. All right, let's see. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The only two that have came close to taking down their defensive counterparts were Necrozma and Zekrom. They were the closest. Like, that is, like, again, so crazy that if even the strongest of Pokemon are unable to one-shot the most defensive. Like, even with this is taking, well, I mean, it is a Steel type against a Water type, which I believe there's, like, some resistance there. But at the same time, you are able to live against this Pokemon that is supposed to be... He's very strong. Look at him. Look at that attack. Like, his... Toxapex's defense is 1,612. Actually... We're like, actually, no. My attack is higher. It has to, it's based upon resistance and whatnot. But, like, again, even with the most defense and whatnot, you're still not able to take down the most physical cannot take the most defensive. It is what it is. As you can see here. But that is it for this episode. Next episode will be the special attack versus the special defensive in the next episode. So hopefully, at least they'll be able to take down their counterparts. Hopefully, high hopes. But I'm going to end it here. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time in the next video. Bye-bye.